The northern lights, or to call them by their proper name, the aurora borealis, may be beautiful, but they can also cause real problems here on Earth, from power cuts to wiping out communications. Now researchers at the University of Warwick have come up with a new way to understand these amazing lights and the huge impact that the weather in space has on our planet. Well, our science correspondent David Gregory-Kumar is here. David, what causes the northern lights?
Well, as you said, Amy, it's basically space weather. Particles streaming out from our sun and hitting our atmosphere. And as well as the pretty lights, you also get huge invisible fluctuations in our magnetic field.
They're like these curtains, they'll sit there for a while and then a new one will suddenly form. And what it is, it's a current system. So like a current, it's like a big wire in the sky, okay? And this thing will just form. And what that is energy being dumped into near-Earth space. And so this thing has a big magnetic field that comes with it, and that's what can cause trouble on Earth.
Yes, it's very pretty, but potentially pretty damaging, knocking out satellites and power lines. So we need to understand this. And here's how we usually do it, using devices called magnetometers. These are scattered around the Arctic Circle, as you can see, measuring our magnetic field. Here's the space where they're coming in, and look at the reaction of the magnetometers, those long green lines streaming out there. Now, traditionally, analysis of this kind of event is based on analysing just a few of the longest of those lines.
And that's fine, and it does tell you when a storm or a substorm's happening, but it doesn't tell you the detailed pattern. And you need that because you want to know what the ground response is likely to be. Because people who are actually interested in this, users if you like, people who have got, power grids or communications problems, they want to know what's happening to them. How widespread is it? How fast is it changing? So just picking the biggest guy doesn't tell you that.
So what Warwick have done is link up all the data from all these magnetometers, basically forming a magnetometer social network, like Facebook basically. Now that's easy to say, but it's really hard to do in reality. But this is the result. No single lines this time, but a whole load of connections between the different magnetometers, revealing structures and patterns that have been hidden in the past. So the hope is, after decades of focusing on individual instruments, we can now look at them as a massive network, learning much more about what's going on inside the aurora, perhaps one day even predicting the space weather and its likely impact on us. Amy.
Thank you, it's really interesting.